In late 2022, North Korean state media released a highly unusual piece of propaganda. A preteen girl casually holding hands with Kim Jong-un, strolling in front of a massive intercontinental ballistic missile. Her presence there presents a bizarre contradiction. North Korea is a deeply patriarchal society, and for over 70 years, the absolute power of the regime has passed strictly from father to son. But the current dictator's biological clock is ticking rapidly. Kim Jong-un is notoriously overweight, a heavy chain smoker, and lives a lifestyle of extreme excess. Intelligence reports suggest he already suffers from the same cardiovascular issues that eventually killed his father and grandfather. He has an urgent need to secure the future of his nuclear dynasty. The problem is, his most viable heir breaks the core cultural rules his entire regime is built upon. For years, South Korean intelligence operated on the assumption that Kim Jong-un actually had an older son, born around 2010. Because this boy never appeared in public, analysts suspected he was hidden away due to severe health issues. In 2013, an American basketball star offered the first public glimpse into this private sphere. Following a vacation with the Kim family, Dennis Rodman gave an interview where he casually mentioned holding the dictator's baby daughter, Kim Joo-ae. That detail aligned with other quiet reports. Childhood friends of Kim Jong-un who visited from Switzerland confirmed Bang had met the daughter, Joo-ae. Crucially, neither Rodman nor the Swiss friends had ever heard a single mention of an older son. While intelligence agencies still debate the existence of a hidden male heir, the complete public absence of an older son leaves Joo-ae as the only visible successor. If she is indeed the sole candidate, the regime is facing a system designed to reject her. To protect her from the public eye, Joo-ae has lived her entire life completely isolated from the North Korean population. She is homeschooled inside heavily guarded Pyongyang compounds, with access to private beaches, luxury yachts, and personal horseback riding tracks. During his own youth, Kim Jong-un was sent to study abroad in Switzerland. Keeping his daughter inside North Korea is a highly calculated decision. Sending her to Europe would expose her to foreign intelligence agencies and risk damaging the divine aura the state carefully constructs around the Kim family. The regime is hyper-focused on this preparation because they remember the chaos of 2011. Kim Jong-il died of a sudden heart attack, leaving a massive power vacuum in Pyongyang. Kim Jong-un was abruptly pushed to the top of the state. Because he had not been established in the public eye beforehand, he had to violently assert his control. He purged senior generals, eliminated political rivals, and ordered the executions of his own family members to secure his throne. The bloodletting of that transition provided a grim education. To ensure his bloodline survives his own failing health, Kim Jong-un knows he has to place his successor on the stage early, loudly, and undeniably. This chart maps out exactly how that grooming is taking place. Looking at state TV appearances from 2022 to 2025, the data shows a massive shift. Joo-ae's appearances curve sharply upward, matching the frequency of her father's. Her styling has also been carefully weaponized. She has abandoned childish dresses in favor of matching black leather jackets. In North Korea, that specific outerwear is strictly reserved for the Air Force and the highest echelon of military command. Then there is her physical placement. At state banquets celebrating the army, Joo-ae is positioned right in the center, directly eclipsing the 4-star generals sitting behind her. Meanwhile, the state propaganda machine is steadily upgrading her titles. They started by calling her the beloved child. That evolved into respected daughter, and most recently, she has been referred to in state media as General and the Morning Star. This is a highly systematic psychological operation. The regime is using every visual and linguistic tool at its disposal to force the deeply patriarchal military elite to submit to a teenage girl. How does a state built on systematic discrimination justify elevating a woman to supreme military command? The justification is built into the Mount Paektu bloodline, the mythological lineage that grants the Kim family their right to rule. In the mathematics of North Korean politics, divine blood outranks gender. We already see this with Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong. She serves as the vice director of the propaganda department and acts as a ruthless, highly visible enforcer of the country's foreign policy. While the sister holds massive influence, strict succession rules demand the next ruler be a direct offspring. A sibling is a deviation. A daughter is a direct continuation of the Mount Paektu bloodline. There's one final technical flaw in this plan. Because North Korean children inherit their father's surname, if Jue becomes the supreme leader, her future children would carry a different last name. The Kim dynasty, by definition, would end with her. But Kim Jong-un operates as a living god. The laws of the state, including the historical rules of succession, are entirely subject to his will. If he decides the rules need to change to accommodate his daughter, the state will rewrite them without hesitation. Faced with his own mortality, Kim Jong-un is actively restructuring the future of his country. He is bending the military, the media, and the culture to his will, ensuring that when the time comes, the world's deadliest child will step directly into her inheritance.